at me here, and we still have a bit of a distance to walk. Traffic is a nightmare. Not because of this so much, well, maybe because of this, but because of cherry blossoms. But the Capitol, for those who just found out, the Capitol is on lockdown. A vehicle has attempted to ram through the barriers of the U.S. Capitol building just over here. It hit one of the pop-up barriers and it hit two police officers, one who's in pretty serious condition. The suspect was shot and is currently in cardiac arrest. I don't know if there were 3 people shot, but I think 2 people were hit by the car, and 1 person was shot. That's the reports I'm getting from a chat notification of DC media reporters. So we're going to make our way as close as we can. It happened on the Senate side, Constitution and First Street. Yeah, the car rammed into 2. The first officer was in bad shape, so they threw him in a police car and drove him to George Washington Hospital, where he arrived and is being worked on. The helicopter landed, but they didn't take anyone away by the helicopter. The suspect is apparently in cardiac arrest, and I'm not sure of his status. The National Guard has been told to report to the Armory rather than reporting to the Capitol for duty. All the buildings are on lockdown. The sirens went off, telling everybody emergency lockdown. The suspect was shot. We're going to try to get as close as we can. I can see the police cars blocking off Constitution Avenue down there. That's where he came up. But sorry, we got to get there. Another couple blocks of a hike. I took the only parking space I could find on this cherry blossom weekend chaos. So we still have a bit of walking to do, guys. But we are going to get you there. Whew. Yeah, I'm on a chat group with all the photographers for the DC TV stations. And we're able to find out all this sort of stuff. There's police cars moving over there. I'm not sure how big this lockdown is going to be. They're blocking all over the street down here. Yeah, I was actually... So I finished filming at the White House. I went back to get my kids to go get lunch. We were at Chipotle when all of a sudden my radio started going nuts. My radio app, my Zello app. And I was like, kids, you're going home. So I dumped them back at the place. And then we flew back up here, but traffic was horrible due to the cherry blossoms. The Capitol is locked down. We're going to see how close we can get. We've got another couple blocks. So I think we'll get around. When we cross this street, I'll be able to give you a better update of what I can see. I see the incident itself took place right up there. I'm going to stop for a second and zoom in, okay? Okay, let's stop here for a second. Yeah, sure, share this. So you see that building right there behind the trees? That's where the incident took place. Right there in front of that's the Rusk Senate office building. That's where it took place. I'm going to try to get as close as I can to that building for you. These tourists have no clue what's going on. There's a big crowd gathered down here. Whoops.
Before we get too far. Yeah. Mine on.
Hey, just so you know, the Capitol's on lockdown. There's been a shooting.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so. Yeah. Yep. A car. Hey, thank you for the donation. We'll get that to some people who deserve it more than me. So we're heading over here to Constitution Avenue now. That's the street over here. This is where it took place, up at First and Constitution. They had some kids. I didn't want them to walk in with a bunch of kids to a dangerous situation. I'm not sure if anyone's died yet. I do know the police officer was badly injured and rushed to GW. I'm not sure of his status. I don't have my app running right now because I'm on with you guys. So, to recap what we know so far, a car attempted to penetrate the Capitol boundary at First and Constitution over here. It hit the pop-up barrier, but it also hit two policemen. And the policeman fired. The bad guy was shot, and the policemen were injured. One policeman was rushed to GW Hospital in a police car, I'm told, and was very badly injured. So yeah, thanks for the likes and shares. We're getting about, I think we're going to get about as close as we can get pretty soon. You can hear listen closely. You can hear the evacuation sirens are still beeping. National Guard troops being deployed over here. There's a small patrol of National Guard here. Like a squad. I'm sorry for the bouncing, but you know, I'm walking. And thanks again for that donation, by the way. I will give that to people who need it better than me. So they're going out. They've got their helmets on today. That's the first time I've seen them in helmets since January. How do I have all this information? I am on a Zello radio group with the Washington TV reporters and cameramen and police monitor group. I have a lot of information on a lot of different things well before it makes it to the news. So the car rammed the fence, but apparently he was shot. The police shot the bad guy. That's the reports. No gun involved? Okay, well that's an update then. Maybe he was just damaged. They're reporting. Oh, they're kicking everybody off to this side of the street. There's a whole unit of National Guard deployed down here now too. You had a knife? Thank you for the updates. National Guard is in riot gear. National Guard is deployed in full riot gear. Let me get my other camera going here, guys. Yikes. Okay, I'm going to turn on my other microphone. There's about 1,000 or 2,000 troops still in town. So the shooting took place up, or the incident took place up there. Sorry, I'm taking some pictures here. Trying to get the Capitol. Oops, sorry. Fox saying it's a knife. Okay. Well, it was a car too. He rammed with a car. I'm trying not to shake. It's cold. I think Mustang is back. Out of state plates. OAN is next to me. Police car is coming. FBI. I think this guy just said FBI. So these are FBI agents coming in. They just said. Oh, can't go over yet. We're just waiting for the light to change and we'll go over. Yeah, the president left earlier today. Some guy slamming his horn, being an idiot.
preparándose en caso de que haya que actuar, policías que están ya sacando material de sus automóviles para tener que actuar en caso de que sea necesario, y de nuevo un perímetro que hace apenas minutos no existía, ya nos están echando para atrás la prensa, ya no es posible pasear alrededor del Capitolio como se podía hacer antes, es decir, se incrementa la seguridad.
Officer shot back. Can see that's leaving. It's cold. So yeah, local TV stations interviewing some guy. I want one of these live view things. Ponytail was Univision, the Spanish station, Univision. So this is Univision right here. OAN is across the street. Can't see what else we got. There's more police cars coming in and out. So National Guard guys are here. The incident took place at the top of that hill. This is Noticias. I don't know what channel that is. CNN DC. CNN is here with me. Can't make out any other things. Yelling at everyone on the road. This is as close as I can get. I can just get up to this fence line. So the incident took place up the road there, though. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit. So behind the guard guys, up there at First and Constitution is where this took place. I can't really see much. They've already cleared the ambulances. Yeah, it's just the Taft Bell Tower. Though to be honest, I haven't played the Air Force. So these went DC, Air National Guard. Oh, there's a press conference. You guys want me to go to the press conference, or you want me to stay here? My thing's kind of a private group. My channel's a private group. Though there is a public email group called ScanDC, 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 and it's a bunch of scanner monitors, and a lot of those guys publish all this stuff, what they hear on the police scanners. And you can join that, ScanDC. It's an email group. Just Google it, ScanDC. These guys do have sidearms. They don't have long weapons. They do have tear gas stuff. They've got truncheons, and they've got body armor and stuff. Go to the press conference? I think he said over by the tower. Should I go to the press conference? Let's go over. Yeah, we can get a better view over there. Yeah, Scan DC. Oh, it's cold. Yeah, it is Good Friday. This is CNN crew here, CNN. I really need like two phones. Let me see if I can find where the bell tower is going to be. That's the bell tower, but I don't see the CIO. Let's go to the press conference if we can find the press conference. If not, we'll get a better view though, because there's no National Guards here. There's more police cars moving down there. Oh, it's cold. Maybe he should just come down here and do his press conference, to be honest. It'd be dumb to do it at the bell tower. There's nothing at the bell tower. I think he was just joshing us. You know what, I'm gonna go back and listen, and then if those other media guys are going, we'll follow. There was a pistol on one of the soldiers. I didn't see any long rifles. Usually they carry like long guns, but without a magazine. I talked to a National Guard guy the other day, and I specifically noticed that his sidearm was not loaded. There was not a clip or anything. Well, there's an ambulance up there. I suspect that might have changed today. The shooting, I think, was a police officer. I don't think the bad guy had the gun. I think it was the cop. But we're not sure yet. The dog bit someone? I don't think they're doing this kind of response for a dog bite, but you never know. So we're gonna go back over here. This is the guy calling the news conference. We'll see what he says. I should do the news conference here. Suspect had a knife. Wind chill is in the 30s. Yeah, it is. But actually, with all these media guys here, it's actually kind of cool. What the heck? There we go. Yeah, a car rammed into the barrier, and we believe the police officer shot the bad guy. I heard one of the officers in very bad shape. He's at George Washington. And the other guy had a possible cardiac arrest. That's the report we're getting. CNN is all over the place. Oh.
Is there a battery? Did someone take a battery that was there? The another guy. No? Your friend? Oh, he took it? I think so.
This is the Italian. A car has rammed into a barrier. Police shot the guy, we think. We're not sure about that. And the two policemen were injured, and the bad guy was injured. The president is in Camp David. He left at noon today. I don't think the cop was shot. I think the cop was run over. It's Italian, you say?
And I think somebody said the investigation stage of the gun, and that's likely what's going on there. You know, a lot of troops here. They got to find out what's going on.
That's not my wife.
What I might do, I think there's a PIO on the scene here. They're doing some kind of a news conference or something. So you think we could break and, or you want us to stay here?
So I'm trying to get information on the press conference. It wasn't a Jeep, it was a car, as far as I can tell. The National Guard was here on... The National Guard is like in storage here. Break glass. Hope the guard's moving. Let's follow the guard. I think they're setting up for the press conference. Oh, thank you for that donation. I really don't need it though. I'm going to give it to the homeless if you don't mind. I mean, I won't give them cash. I'll buy them lunch though. So what happens is the non-English speaking press can't get credentialed. So they have to sit out here basically. And like, I don't have credentials, so I have to sit out here as well. Two officers injured, yeah, and I think one of the officers is seriously injured. Maybe that's this guy. I should get credentials. They're setting up over here. Now they're spreading out here.
We can't get that close. We can give you National Guard perimeter here. We'll give you that.
So there's supposed to be a press conference over here, but we're not getting any details. I should get credentials, but they don't give them to me yet. My hands are cold. Let's go over here and see. I think they're going to do it over here. Is that live view thing pretty reliable?
It is, yeah.
I've been thinking of getting one of those.
Yeah.
So it's the bonded one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like $6,000 or something.
It's expensive.
Yeah. They said the CIO was coming over here. I thought. I don't see shit. Okay, well, you know what? They're full of it. I'm following the media, but there's nobody over here. Let's go over here and check. We can get a little closer. Street closures just being coming out. So this is, where's this? New Jersey Avenue?
That's where they...
Yeah, the guy's in custody. The policemen are seriously injured, though.
Just starting the whole perimeter here?
Hmm?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Now, the two are at GW. One's badly injured. And then the shooter, the driver is shot. I don't know, but he was in a cardiac arrest. I don't have an update on him yet.
What happened? I know. This happened today?
You guys don't know?
No.
Okay. Someone just tried to ram the barricades in a car.
Oh,
Just
that's
now?
why they're like...
30 minutes ago.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Yeah, the National Guard has been on emergency deployment down here. They ran into two police officers were hurt. They returned fire, or they shot the guy, but then they were dead. They had to be taken away, and now all hell's breaking loose.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we're on lockdown right now. The whole Capitol complex is on lockdown.
I'm so sorry. Oh,
Yeah.
So that's why these are up. Okay, we did not
Yeah,
know that.
yeah.
Wow.
Just go down there. You'll see 100 National Guard guys in full combat riot gear.
I'm glad we missed it.
Yeah, it's pretty chaos down here.
wow. Thank you.
Yep. Somebody had a long lunch and totally... Oh, they could be at the other fountain. Oh, that's where they could be. Maybe they're at the fountain. Let's go up to this fountain and see if we can get in. See, I see this media crew. They're just like, why is the barrier up? We want to get to our car. Ignorance is bliss. I don't think they're going to do a press conference here. There's nobody here. There's no press here. That's bogus. You know, I bet if they do get it, they're only going to let in people that are legit, since I don't have credentials. Car is toast. All right, guys, I wanted to go to the press conference, but I'm not seeing anything. Unless I see all the media guys go, I'm going to go back and show you back at the thing, because I don't see where the press conference is. Unless you guys are seeing something about a press pass. I do need a press pass. You see, they don't like me. Yeah, even the press guys are like, this is bogus. I've seen a picture of the car on social media. It was just a sedan, a blue sedan. Anyone can be a journalist, that's what I say. But like the same day my video was like picked up by Reuters and all the media around the country, the National Press Club sent me a note saying, we're sorry, we're turning down your membership because you're not a journalist. It's like, all right, whatever. And then the next week, just last week, my video got picked up again by the national media, the video of the Swiss ambassador's place. So, but according to the press club, I'm not a journalist. C'est la vie. It blows. So we're gonna go back here by the National Guard. I think the driver had it. We're not really sure what's going on yet. I think this cop was just trying to get us away by saying that there's going to be a press conference, but he's full of it, you know? I'm hoping they'll take the fences down at the White House soon because what's-her-name is leaving. Kamala, the vice president, is moving to the Naval Observatory, so maybe they'll remove her fence there. Is that media crew? Yeah, that other media crew is following me. I can't tell you, my hands are so cold. Ooh, I really should put my gloves on. They keep saying we're gonna have a press conference, but I don't see a press conference. We were at 2,000 per second.
Okay.
The driver was shot. I don't know if he was killed. The 2 police officers were wounded. CNN has live, no press conference. Go down here, find all the foreign journalists. I was going to say all the beautiful foreign journalists, but I remembered my wife might be watching.
كان يحمل أسلحة بالقرب من بلير هاوس حيث تقيم نائبات رئيس أمريكا كمال الحرب.
TF1 France. That's the French channel. TF1. Vehicle coming out or coming in.
I need to go back to edit.
Yeah, apparently the suspect was in cardiac arrest. They said the suspect was cardiac arrest, but I don't know if that's true. The blue car? The car is up there. I can't see it from here. It's wedged into the thing. This is a press gaggle. This is a mostly foreign press gaggle. Yeah.
Frank, why don't we just go right here? See those guys there? You see these guys?
Cardiac does mean, yeah, heart attack. They're trying to save him. Usually, though, it's not a good sign. Where should I go, guys? The Capitol. Yeah, the officers were rammed. We think one was seriously injured, but the car is still there. I can't get up there though. Here we go.
They were critical the last time we got an update from the officers about 20 minutes ago. We believe and we know the hospital that they're being treated in right now. So again, to repeat, the suspect of the building attack is dead. We are
Suspect is dead.
get an update on the conditions of the two officers who were badly injured, rammed.
Suspect is dead.
And to rush by the barrier when it ran into that Senate line So
The car hit these barriers. Well, not these, but other barriers up there.
Let's get everybody on the sidewalk. Get everybody on the sidewalk.
Out here and I'll just text it to you or upload it to Dropbox.
This guy wants to put his feet under the barrier. The cop is like, "Come on, man." So they've all got these live view bags. See these? These are $6,000. These are bonded cellular communications, so you can get like 6 mobile phone 5G connections working out of a backpack. So you have like a guaranteed high quality live stream. Someone's coming. Oh, unmarked cars coming. Probably more FBI guys. I think the guy had a heart attack. I don't think he didn't lose control. He was somewhere he was not supposed to be.
Hey, Omar.
It is high quality. That's cool.
Omar.
The driver is dead. We've got that confirmed from CBS.
Come stand behind my camera for a second.
The press is here all the time. In fact, most of the press offices are in those buildings right over there. CNN, Fox, C-SPAN, somewhere in this building. The CNN's headquarters is just up the street. So, I mean, it's literally like they were having lunch right here when this took place.
Okay, what number do they want me to call?
I heard the police shot the guy. I don't know. We're sketchy. It's always sketchy at the beginning. These are Air Force, so that would probably make them DC Air Force National Guard, Air National Guard. Medical emergency while driving. I don't know if it was a medical emergency while driving because it's like not somewhere he should be. So let's see what I can show you. Oh, here comes another FBI type guy. Yeah, he rammed the barrier. There's no way this was an accident. So inside here is the control booth for these cops. This is actually, I don't know who this guy is. DC Fire, I think. So up, let me see here. Okay, can you guys see that green light? Not the first one, the second one. That's where the incident took place, that second green light up there. And he turned right where that red light is. He turned right and went into the U.S. Capitol building, which is a barrier, a big pop-up barrier, just like the ones you're seeing here. And he hit the barrier and he hit 2 policemen. So, National Guard is here all the time. So, I mean, as soon as this happened, they deployed immediately with their riot gear. They don't know what's going on. There's traffic cameras everywhere. There are traffic cameras in this area. If you look at the DC traffic camera network. So, interesting. Where should we go next? Should we wait for the press conference? It's cold. Maybe we'll go across the street. We'll give you a little bit different view. Yeah, we'll go over here. Just, you guys are getting tired of the same old view. These guys all have better gear than me. This is OAN's guy. Yeah, you go away for a bit. I haven't even had lunch. I was kind of hungry too. Camera out of focus. Maybe it's just blurry. I am filming this in 4K. So, Lauren, what we know has happened, well, what we've heard has happened, is, let me see if I can zoom up here. All right? Way up there, where all those cars are, is where the bad guy turned into the White House grounds. He's dead now. He got shot and he's dead. The 2 police officers are really badly hurt. I don't know what color baseball hat I have. It's like blue. Who are you watching? I'm not on any camera right now. I have a black jacket on though.
Absolutely, yeah.
Upper Senate Park Fountain. I know what that fountain is, but there was nobody there.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys want me to go back to that fountain? I guess we can go there again.
Hey guys, you gotta get out of the street.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of the cops.
Onto the sidewalk. Let's go, onto the sidewalk.
We can go to the fountain. Drones are illegal in DC. So there's no press conference. Yeah, they keep saying there's going to be a press conference. But yeah, it's just over there. It's just a block away over there is a fountain. It's cold. I think the number of National Guard guys has doubled. There's like a whole nother platoon out here now. I can go up to Upper Senate Park. We can go over there. See if we get closer. It's cold. Actually, it's not that cold. It's not as cold as it was earlier for the White House thing, but it's still chilly. The White House today was nuts. Dog. Hello, doggy. I like dogs. Sorry, dog break. 2:45. What time is it now? I don't even know. We are going to the Upper Senate Park. 2:24. Oh, I got like a minute. Okay, so we're gonna get over there. So we'll get up over there in a bit. Oh, 2:45. Oh, I got 20 minutes. Not 2:25. I don't know where we're supposed to go. I don't know if I can get up there though. They're not staging or anything up there. My hands are cold. That's the Upper Senate Park, but it's closed. It's like covered with construction gear. Where can we go? There's a bunch of cops here. I don't know if they're going to do it in this park. Oh. Those guys got credentials. They're getting in. The fountain is up there on top of those steps, but access seems to be blocked unless there's like a secondary entrance. Let's go explore. For those who just joined, a car attempted to ram one of the barricades that surrounds the U.S. Capitol. It struck 2 police officers guarding it. They're in critical condition. The suspect was shot and has died, and the car is still jammed into the barrier. We're trying to get up to where there's supposed to be a press conference, but they don't seem to be letting anyone in. So we're going to go around.
This is the press set up there, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, they keep saying 2:45. Where can we go next? See, there's this new construction that's blocked the view. We'll go up this way. We'll go up this way and we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can get a good shot down First Street. I don't know how to get there though. I don't think he was having a medical issue. He was somewhere that you don't accidentally end up where the barricade is. You have to like turn off against a bunch of signs that say don't enter, don't go here. So it's not like he was just driving along and then just ended up that spot. He had to know where you were going. So you can see over there, that's Fox and CNN's headquarters. They've got a camera crew up on the roof. No, that's Fox and C-SPAN. They've got a crew up on the roof right now. They probably have a pretty good view up by that American flag. U.S. Capitol webcam is just behind this building. So we're going to go around and we're going to see if we can get in this side, behind this fence. Well, let's just go for it. Just keep going. I should catch up with this media crew. You know what I should get? I should just make my own press pass. This is all closed. See, this is where it's supposed to be. So there's the fountain. That's the fountain. Upper Senate Park, that's the park. But I think the press conference is going to be limited to only those inside the barrier. My own. And I have absolutely no credentials of any sort. So if they start checking papers, I'm toast. So their TV crew's not following me. I'm following these like Korean or Taiwanese guys. This should give us a better view though, because this is the road where it happened. Oh, maybe it's going to be right over here. It's supposed to be right here. They keep sending us to Upper Senate Park. It's supposed to be right here. Walk like we know what we're doing.
Yeah. No, I'm too far. Well, actually,
Squirrels coming up to us.
Not too much. You want to head back?
So this is about as close as we get. Yeah, they're checking for media credentials. I cannot go any farther. But I can give you where it took place. That's where it took place, guys. So I can't go any farther, guys. They're checking for credentials up here. So this is where it took place, right up there. as the entrance at First and Constitution. So yeah, no, they're asking for IDs. Everyone's pulling out IDs. And I can't get an ID. I need a clipboard. A clipboard and an orange vest. So I should just start printing my own credentials. So say Levy, he's coming to yell at me. So we're gonna battle out. I'm just gonna print my own credentials. And what ID? I don't want ID. All right, so we're gonna go back over there and we'll stay with you until they start. Oh, there's a police cars over at Union Station for some reason. Bit odd. I don't know what's going on over there. This is one of those times when I need a bunch of gear. You know? I need like a tripod, and I need like a big camera, and I need like an ABC or a C. I need like a baseball hat from the networks or something, and then just sort of blag my way through. Dressed like I am right now, I ain't gonna get in. All I have is my tiny little camera. You know, I need a big camera with like a gimbal or something, and a backpack. I should make a badge like Ukrainian International TV, 3CCP1, or whatever that was on Second City TV. We bring out new Soviet minicam. Yeah, I did. I mean, honestly, guys, I was getting lunch, and then I got my phone started blowing up. So. Fox News is publishing my video. That wouldn't surprise me. They do that a lot. Had a knife. He drove his car. He must have got out of the car and then like went after the guy or something. Hong Kong newspaper. You know what I need to do is I need to find some local newspaper in like Pig's Knuckle, Arkansas or something like that. That'll put me on like a $1 a month contract and then write me a letter. and then I could like get credentialed as like the Pig's Knuckle, Arkansas News or something like that. But until that time, suspect got out of the car holding a knife. Well, that's true. I think most of the press guys just print their own credentials. Do I get paid? Not really. Most of the stuff I let the locals use for free because I actually make more money on YouTube ads than I do selling the video. If I was to sell like a video, I could get $150, $200, which isn't a lot on YouTube. I mean, that's nothing compared to YouTube ads. Toadsuck, Arkansas. Pig's Knuckle, Arkansas was in the movie Animal House, I think, if I remember the clips. I have to get you some credentials somehow. I don't know how it's going to work. The shooter, the car driver is dead. The suspect is dead. The two policemen are in critical. These are architect guys. These are not cops. It's hard because there aren't really any official press credentials. The police don't issue them. The U.S. Capitol Media Association will issue credentials, but you have to prove to them you work for some entity creating news content. Well, I work for myself, yeah? So, and then the National Press Club wouldn't give me credentials either. So, it's tough. It's tough being a freelancer when your only market is YouTube, but you know, you guys like watching this stuff, so I guess I'm serving someone. Yeah, I need a badge to have a badge. Alrighty. So I think they're going to be investigating this the rest of the day. Ambulance is still up there, so I can see an ambulance up there, lots of DC police cars, and Capitol Police. You got to understand that there's two police forces here. The ground I'm walking on is the U.S. Capitol, so the Capitol Police have jurisdiction, but they share that jurisdiction with the District of Columbia Municipal Police Force. DC Police Force enforces the district laws, the Capitol enforces the federal laws, but they have some sort of shared joint jurisdiction in this area. So like when he turned off Constitution, he left DC property and went on to federal property. So he'll be charged with a federal crime for what happened there, but if he had done it, say, out here, it would have been a local DC crime. Kind of complicated. There were a bunch of ambulances, but they've all departed. They should have just had the press conference here. Would have made more sense. The press is all here. The suspect is dead. That's what they're saying. It was a municipal corporation, right? I think that's what they were all called back then. Yeah, the fences could go back up, which would suck. That's the camera I want. I want to get a new Sony. That's what I'm going to buy this summer. I'm buying a new camera this summer. The blue car will be there for a while. Yeah, you guys are enjoying this. So there's a few thousand people watching it. You can always just click an ad too, if the ads come up. Right. So, anyway, guys. Ooh, tiring. Whoa. Yeah.
Whether one officer who was struck is going to make it.
Yeah.
They say that the other officer who is in critical condition is doing better right now. So
Yeah, so one of the cops is bad.
a layer of anxiety, an added element of seriousness to the situation.
So these are airmen, not soldiers. Well, some of them are Army, some are Air Force.
Just check in on the we're again waiting for the schedule.
Can I get a press credential? You have a news business. I saw you there. I saw your comment there. Sorry, some of these comments. You think, where should we go next? I'll go over here. Yeah. There we go. One of the officers has died. I haven't heard that. I heard the one officer was very badly wounded. But I can get on my news show. But I gotta hang up this video. That's Fountain up there, but it's a long walk. To see the thing that's being rebuilt? Yeah.
Is it?
You got to go all the way around. They check your credentials on First Street.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, they do?
Yeah, there's the cops checking credentials.
Then we can. What time is we can go to the.
I don't know if they're checking like Congress. If you've got anything, you could probably just smile and wave.
I don't have my credentials. I don't have my capital credentials. I have my previous one. How it started. I'll see if I want. Yeah, I need the.
That's what someone just said. One of the police officers is reporting that the officer died. Let me go back over. Not again. These guys are gonna be. Yeah, Fox is reporting one dead. The officer's dead. But I don't have an update on that. Confirmed Capitol Police officer died. Suspect is dead, but you're now saying one officer is dead too? I have to check that. That's Fox you're saying or what? Okay. Who's this?
Sir, put back on the sidewalk.
Arlington Police.
Please. Stay on the sidewalk. We have vehicles coming in here fast at times. I don't want
Two.
anybody to get hurt.
Well, we'll see in a moment because they'll lower the flags to half staff at the Capitol if that is confirmed. You guys can always email me if you want to give me a credential.
Pero quién va a saber que si ese no es, pues diga que lo tienen exclusiva. Así como ustedes son de mentirosos, una bolita roja. A ver, ustedes como están mentirosos en ese Telemundo. Ay, tenemos exclusiva, no es que exclusiva ni que nada.
The briefing is starting. Are they confirming this? The police officer is dead?
They kept asking me where am I.
CNN's here.
So I would assume that they're going to come.
Are you watching the press conference? Or no, it doesn't. The suspect is dead, and we're saying one policeman is dead, but we're not sure on that. The press conference starting. All right, keep me up to date on the press conference. To my right, the briefing is up over there. I don't know how to get citizen journalism credential. One police died. I should say sorry to the cops. Sorry. Car coming. So these barriers are what stopped the car. Suspect lunged and the cop fired. One officer dead. So that was in the press conference, one officer dead? Yeah, that sucks.
Folks on the sidewalk. The press conference that you're looking for will be just follow this sidewalk out and around to the
Too far.
fountain. They'll be able to answer any questions you might have.
It's already started. I'm sorry, sir. Sorry, which happened. These guys are lost.
Nope, sidewalk.
The helicopter landed for evacuations, but they decided not to use the chopper. The guy had already been driven by police car to George Washington, so they didn't need the helicopter. The helicopter went back. I don't know if the guy was dead on arrival, or DOA here or what. Yep, getting the text from one of you has texted me. Thank you. I know who you are. Thank you very much.
So wait a second. So just after 1 o'clock local, right? 1 to 1:30. And he doesn't work yet.
Officer's dead too.
It's after 1 o'clock.
Officer is dead too.
Sorry?
Police officer is dead too. They just announced at the press conference. Yeah. one officer dead. One serious, one dead, and then the suspect is dead. So 2 dead total.
One slight injury and serious injury.
Yeah. That's at the press conference. That's live. You can catch it on CNN or Fox or something. Here's the scary thing, man. These guys don't know. These guys don't know. I don't want to be the one to tell them. But they've had a horrible year. These Capitol Hill police. Does not appear to be a terrorist. Now, this was the Capitol Hill police spokesman who made this. The military has sidearms. Some of these officers have sidearms. You can see, like, the sergeants have sidearms, but they don't have a magazine inside them. They're mostly unarmed. I mean, they have the weapons, but no bullets. No, it's up at the fountain. But it's going on live right now. It's already started. Yeah, well, they just confirmed 1 officer dead, suspect dead, and 1 officer slightly wounded.
Oh, okay.
If you go down here, like 2 blocks and right, if you walked as a straight line, you see that white car?
Yeah.
It's behind that, but you got to go around to First Street,
I figured that, yeah.
and they got an ID check. So. Suspect not on file. You're saying no terrorist connection? These are our National Guard troops.
Folks, on
Yeah.
the sidewalk. Take all the pictures you want, but just please be on the sidewalk.
No worries. Yeah, some of these are Air Force, DC Air National Guard, some are DC or Army National Guard. DC doesn't really have a very large National Guard unit. This is the U.S. Capitol Police. I think, oh, we're hearing explosives in the car? They were hit by the car. They hit by the car, but the car hit the pop-up barriers. He exited with a knife. They shot him. One of the cops is dead. Probably this is the one they took to the. They drove him to the hospital in a police car, from what I was told. He went to GW in a police car. No names. These guys have stopped joking. I think they just found out. They're feeling bad.
Let's go. Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Yeah, they're. Yeah, I'm on the sidewalk. They're in a grumpy mood now. So they'll lower the flag to half staff. It was a car attack and then a knife. It is basically over, but I think the lockdown is being undone. They have these big announcement horns they'll blow off.
Para salir. Perfecto. Sí, nos movemos. Si me prestas, no hay problema. Gracias,
I'm here.
I think they were in front of it.
Fourth Capitol Police to die this year.
Yeah. This is live. This is CBS News. If you're watching CBS News, I'm standing right here. Are you guys watching CBS?
I think they said it was one person was killed.
Two.
There were two.
Bad guy and the policeman's been killed.
The policeman has been killed. That guy
Yeah.
is shot dead, or is he?
No, the bad guy was shot. The policeman died from his injuries.
Oh wow.
Another policeman is injured. So.
Does he run through barricade? Or
No,
is
he smashed into these barricades. I believe the police officer was hit by the car.
Oh wow.
He came out of the car with a knife. The police engaged him, and but one of the officers died from his injuries.
Wow.
So. Okay, guys. Should I go across the street again? We're going to cross over here, and then we're going to go over to the other side. That's the scene up there. British news here.
Protest against American efficiency. We just don't know. And this is things they're going to have to try and establish. But if it is only one individual, it doesn't make it such a wide encompassing investigation, though there will be further inquiries into whether the security here is up to the job.
The cop did die. One police officer dead.
So unprepared for that. To have another
This is Constitution Avenue. It is closed. Guys, I hate to say this, but my battery is almost dead. So we're going to have to sign off shortly. I've shot a lot of footage in 4K. I'll put that up a little bit later when I get home. I'll edit up some of this footage and just give you a little highlights video. But the live stream is going to have to come to an end because we're just about dead. So thanks a lot for watching today, guys. I'm going to have to sign off and get some lunch now. I have a battery. I just left it in the car. You guys understand, I literally jumped in the car and got down here as fast as I could. Thank you everyone for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share, all that. I will have more video up later today from this scene. Once again, we have one police officer dead. The suspect is dead, one injured in an attempted ramming of the Capitol building. We'll see you guys soon with some more videos from Washington, D.C. Thanks a lot.